I'm going to be talking to you about a topic that has caused so much stress and frustration in my life and probably in yours too. I'm going to be telling you my top 5 skincare products that help fade hyperpigmentation, fade acne scars, fade melasma, fade dark marks, and everything in that category. Hey guys, welcome to Self Care with Kay. If you don't know me, my name is Kisa and I am passionate about helping you guys improve and perfect your self-care. Make sure to subscribe right now and hit the notification bell as well so that you never miss a video. So this is something that is talked about extensively, but I've never actually seen a video or even a channel that is dedicated to just tackling these issues within the colored community. So I wanted to do that for you guys today and every week. Okay, so we need to understand first of all what is hyperpigmentation. And so hyperpigmentation, as well as it's also known as dark spots or acne scars, that is caused by an increase in the melanin production of our skin, which happens when our skin is trying to heal itself and promote healing after something like sun damage or pimple picking or burns. So the first thing you need to know if you want to fade your hyperpigmentation or like your scars or whatever, anything that is dark on your face or on your body, you need to understand that people of color are more prone to hyperpigmentation and dark marks and dark spots, etc. because we have an increased production of melanin. Our skin just naturally makes more melanin than the rest, and so of course when our skin is trying to heal itself, it's gonna appear darker. So I mentioned a very important word, and that word is melanin. What is melanin? Many people just use that word without really understanding like what it is. I feel like a lot of people, especially like on Instagram or whatever, it's kind of like just been a part of pop culture to fantasize about melanin and sensationalize it. Yes, melanin is fantastic. That is the reason why we glow, but you need to understand how that plays into hyperpigmentation and fading all those issues. So melanin is produced in the lower layer of the epidermis, and its job is to produce color in our bodies. And so if you look at albino people, that is why they do not have any color. I know that there are multiple forms of hyperpigmentation, and please understand that when I say hyperpigmentation and such, I really do mean like melasma, dark spots, hyperpigmentation. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So let's just get right into the products. So the first one, and the thing that most people talk about, is salicylic acid. Everybody loves salicylic acid. It is anti-inflammatory, which is why you find it in things like Pepto-Bismol, aspirin, etc. And salicylic acid works by getting rid of the outer layer of your skin. So of course, if you have hyperpigmentation, you want to accelerate the skin renewal process, which is why salicylic acid and other acids like glycolic acid, azelaic acid, I hope I'm saying that correctly, these acids help chemically exfoliate your skin so that it is renewing itself faster. Salicylic also gently exfoliates the skin's surface. That is the definition right from the Sephora website. I'm not making this up. You guys can do your own research. And honestly guys, as good as salicylic acid is and as much as it is promoted, you guys have to understand that there are some warnings when using it, and I'm kind of disturbed by the fact that this hasn't really been spoken about much. But in one of the studies that I read, it turns out that salicylic acid can actually contribute to hyperpigmentation if it's not used properly. And you want to ask yourself, how can it not be used properly? You just apply it to your skin and ta-da. No, that's not it. I kind of have a problem where I get overly enthusiastic and generous when I am putting on my skincare products. And so if you're like me, then you have probably suffered from a chemical burn before. And I have actually personally suffered from a chemical burn due to salicylic acid. So this is personal experience, personal advice to you. This is the salicylic acid that I am familiar with and that I have tried and I really like it. It has 0.5%, but I know that you can pick up the 2% one on Amazon. That's where I got this one, and I will put the link for the purchase below in the description box. And please use those links because I do get a small commission, just a tiny one, and just a little bit, when you use my link to purchase these items. So yes, as I was saying, I chose the sensitive one with aloe. I love aloe. Absolutely love it. Yeah, and it is also alcohol free, so it is sensitive skin friendly. Hooray! This next product is very controversial, not only in the skincare community but also in the people of color community. This product is Hydroquinone, and Hydroquinone is very controversial because some people misuse it and they start using it for whitening purposes. They want to become light skin. All colors are beautiful, just cut that out. All colors are beautiful, and disclaimer, I do not approve nor do I recommend Hydroquinone to be used to lighten your skin. You will ruin your skin. Don't do it. Love the skin you're in and move on with your life. People want to achieve a fairer complexion, so they use Hydroquinone. But also, it can also be used as a spot treatment to treat the hyperpigmentation marks on your face. You do not want to put this over your entire face, or else you will turn different colors, many different colors. The Hydroquinone that I use, or the cream that includes Hydroquinone, is this Nadinola Skin Discoloration Fade Cream. It fades the dark spots for a more even skin tone. And this is the extra strength formula. Oh, this is actually 3%. With proper use, Hydroquinone can be one of the best products that you can include in your skincare routine. Actually, not even routine, but like you should occasionally use it, because it shouldn't be the case that you are continuously breaking out after subscribing to my channel. That's your cue. That's your reminder, subscribe! Alrighty guys, let's get to my favorites. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to recommend is Niacinamide. And do you know what? This is a product that has been buzzing in the skincare community lately, especially with my best friend Skincare by Hiram recently covering this topic. He's my best friend, but he just doesn't know it yet. Anyways, so niacinamide is also known as nicotinamide. And what is it? So niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3 that can be found in food as well as other medication and creams and whatnot. And when used topically, it is mostly used to treat acne or skin texture, just skin imperfections in general. The best part about niacinamide is that it's actually on the World Health Organization's list of essential medicines. Okay, so to show you guys exactly how well this works, and y'all, I did my research, put a thumbs up if you just put a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. There was a study that was done on niacinamide, and it basically concluded that in the clinical studies, niacinamide significantly decreased hyperpigmentation and increased skin lightness compared with vehicle alone after 4 weeks of use. And by vehicle alone, they mean there were two groups of people, of course, one that was administered the niacinamide and the other one that was not. I will link the link to the article in the description box, so make sure you check it out. This is the star. Actually, this is like the second star of the show, okay? The Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1%. These two ingredients will become your best friend after this video. Let me tell you why. There was a research done, I love researchers, there was a research done on niacinamide, and basically the conclusion was that in 2 to 4 weeks with the 2% niacinamide, sebum production was reduced significantly, as well as hyperpigmentation. And in that same article, it actually says that it's proven to prevent acne. So niacinamide is a preventative product that you should get your hands on. And once again, please use the link in my description so that I can get a little bit of money. The other ingredient that is in here that I absolutely love is zinc oxide. It helps protect against sunburn in the summertime, and then in the winter time, for all my Canadians or North Americans, whatever, it also helps protect against winter burn. This next product is actually one of my favorites. Actually, it's my favorite. It is my absolute favorite. It is Tretinoin. If you've been hanging with me for a while, then you know that I absolutely love Tretinoin, and honestly half of the videos on my channel are about Tretinoin. But y'all have to know that I was on 0.05% before, but then my skin was not really responding to that anymore, so I switched to the 0.1% of Tretinoin, and so I am actually documenting my progress. So if you want to see the results, subscribe. So what is Tretinoin? Tretinoin is also known as Vesinoid, Avita, Renova, Retin-a, and other names. I use the one that's called Retin-a, and it is a medication that is used to treat acne, both inflammatory and non-inflammatory. So the ones that are just causing you problems. It also accelerates the skin renewal process, which just means less work for you. The only bad thing that I have to say about Tretinoin or Retinol is that it makes you really sensitive to the sun, and also it peels. Your face peels for like the first like 2-3 weeks, or 2 weeks I'd say, and there is a purge that everybody seems to be scared about. But to be honest guys, if that's all I have to go through to get perfect skin, that's okay with me. This is the Tretinoin gel that I use, and it is Retin-a Micro. And this is 0.1%, which means that it is significantly stronger. It's actually twice as strong as the 0.05%, and that's just because my skin is really stubborn. It's very problematic. So it gets rid of acne, it smooths skin, and also it is good for anti-aging. And of course, because it accelerates the renewal process of the skin, it fades hyperpigmentation much quicker. The last product on my list, but definitely not the least, is sunscreen. And so sunscreen is important because it shields your face from the sun's UV rays, and so essentially it blocks the UV rays from interacting with the melanin in your skin, which prevents the darkening and the hyperpigmentation, or the darkening of the melasma and dark spots and whatnot. If you forsake this, you will be stagnating your skin's healing process. I will put out a warning though. Some people are allergic to some of the ingredients that are present in our sunscreens, so I would just say to make sure that the ingredients are safe for you. I'm going to suggest the website that I use all the time that just checks the ingredients in my products, and it just tells me, you know, if it's fungal acne safe, if it's irritating, if it's whatever, if it's oily skin safe and whatnot. It's called skincarecharisma.com, and it'll be right here. So I wanted to show you guys some of the products, or at least 2 of the products that I'm using to manage my skin when it starts reacting negatively, or when it's irritated by some of these products that I may be using. The first one, if you've been watching my videos, then you would know that I have an unhealthy obsession with aloe vera gel. Sponsor me. And then the second one is Eucerin. Alrighty, so aloe vera gel, this is not based off research, this is literally just my own personal experience, and so I'm personally recommending this to you. Aloe vera gel works by soothing the skin, okay? It soothes my skin, and when my skin is feeling dry or tight, then I just put it on, you know? Or if I usually use it with the niacinamide actually, because the niacinamide low-key makes my face a little bit tight, but that's okay. So I just use a little bit of this aloe vera gel with the niacinamide, and then all my problems are gone. Okay, not really, but you get the gist of it. The second thing that I use is Eucerin. If I have like dry patches on my face, then I just take a little bit on my finger and I just kind of like spot treat it. I don't like putting it all over my face because it kind of makes me feel greasy. I don't like the feeling. But if I am suffering from like a rash or like irritation or whatever, maybe it's an allergic reaction or a negative reaction that I had to one of the products that I bought, then I put my aloe vera gel first, then I put my Aquaphor by Eucerin, and then it's magic. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you might as well subscribe and join the family. Next, I am just asking you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Let me know if any of these tips helped. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Let me know if you love these products, if you hate them, if you recommend them, your personal experiences, because I know that many people will be browsing the comment section just to look for more content and more like reviews and whatnot. So feel free to put yours in the comment section. Subscribe. Thank you.